Hey guys, Ruth here, your Illinois co-YGRO. Just a couple of reminders. We've got a Yang Gang celebration happening nationwide. It's been organized by Income Movement through actionnetwork.org. There's a ton of events happening nationwide. Just the Yang Gang coming together to celebrate what an awesome run it has been, and kind of enjoy our time together and continue to push that humanity first message throughout the primaries, through the election, and through 2024. But for Chicago, if you look up actionnetwork.org, go to Income Movement. Our Yang Gang celebration is listed there in Chicago. That's probably the easiest way to find it, but it's this Saturday, February 29th, because it's a leap year, so it will be from 7 to 11 p.m. at Love Coast. So yeah, the address is on there. Go ahead and RSVP so we can get a good head count. And we'll look forward to seeing you there. But I did want to put together this video because I know that we're kind of in limbo. Illinois is in limbo as far as the upcoming primaries and what we should do. With Andrew going to make an announcement in early March. So I know that folks, there's kind of a camp that really just wants to wait and see what's in store for the future. And then there's the other camp that wants to continue to push forward. And I completely respect everyone's choice on how they want to spend their time and their energy, because we've committed a lot of time and energy. My point of view is, Andrew has not withdrawn. He's still on the Illinois ballot, and he hasn't told any of our Illinois delegates to withdraw. So I'm going to kind of operate on pushing forward. If anything, I know that it's really highly unlikely. That's what folks tell me. That's probably what you think. That's probably what people have told you, is that, he probably won't get the popular vote. But, for me, if anything, if our delegate candidates get through to the convention and get 15% of our districts, we can at least continue to spread the good message of humanity first, and a kind of eye for things like a universal basic income, and kind of encouraging the Democratic Party to include in their platform things like the American scorecard. One of the things that when I kind of go back and forth between what we should do, I think about, when I think it was December 31st. Yeah, New Year's Eve. We realized that, 3 of our delegates likely wouldn't get on the Illinois ballot. And I knew specifically in District 18, we had Laura Cordell and Jody Brown that still didn't meet the 500 signature requirement, and I could not get any additional volunteers to come because we wanted volunteers to focus on getting, Michael Leone in District 14, who had his own, he was on his own petition to get him through and on the ballot. And, we only had one more day prior to the submission. And, a lot of folks really thought that was the end of it. When I talked to Laura, Laura and I were like, how are we going to make this happen? But it was me just researching and finding that, the dispensary's open the next day. And we pushed hard. Laura had some family obligations that day, but we pushed hard, and I think, I had collected over 150 signatures that day. you know, over 100, enough to get Laura over the 500 mark, as well as Jody. And I know that there's so many stories like that. Sorry, this is taking too long. But there's a ton of stories like that, where folks had gone out, really out of their way, to help out our delegate candidates get on the ballot. You know, Terry, one of our signature heroes, like basically traveled all over Illinois, downstate to central Illinois, to Bloomington, to Galesburg. I don't know if you made it out to Galesburg. But yeah, so I'm rambling now. But yeah, so I just want folks to know that, you know, those delegate candidates that really push to get on the ballot, you know, that's really why it's my mission to do the best that we can. You know, even if we don't make it to the convention, we've at least talked to our community, we've canvassed our community and brought the Humanity First message forward. So in a way, it's kind of like, you know, it's not so much about winning, because we already are. I feel like, you know, Andrew's message has already started to get out there. There's just a lot more work to do. But yeah, there's some information below. We've got a Illinois primary canvassing playbook that volunteers and delegate candidates can use. You know, I encourage you, if you're still a volunteer that wants to canvass your butt off for your delegate candidates, to go ahead and do so. And there's information in the playbook on how, you know, you can get in contact with those delegate candidates in your area. So 22 days. Hope to see you guys out there. There's a lot of good tips in the playbook. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks. Bye.